How COVID Stole Christmas, a parody by Jen Greenholt. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the COVID who spread throughout Whoville did not. The Rona hates Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why, only Q knows the reason. It could be, perhaps, that his spikes were too flat. It could be his RNA came from a bat. But I think the most likely reason of all must have been that the Whos wore no masks through the fall. But whatever the reason, the spikes or fake news, come Christmas month, COVID was hating the Whos. Sending out through the air a particular frown to the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a dumpster fire wreath. And they're buying their fir trees, he snarled with a sneer. They skipped straight to Christmas, it's practically here. And then he vowed with his virus spikes nervously standing, I must find some way to keep Christmas from landing. For this month, I know all of the Who girls and boys will wake bright and early, they'll rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise, noise. There's one thing I hate, all the noise. And they'll shriek, squeaks, and squeals, zooming round all the fam. They'll dance with a baby shark DJ for Graham. They'll play their Fleer Flelpas, they'll bang their Tartinians, they'll sing with their Elsas, they'll babble with Minions. They'll spin their Trumtopas, they'll tick-tock their insults. They'll beat Baby Yodas, they'll chant like their Who cults. And they'll play noisy games like Zip-Zoppery Zess, a puppy dog-led type of disc golf and chess. And then they'll make ear-splitting noises guflar on their great big electric DeLorean car. Then the Whos, young and old, will sit down to a feast, and they'll smoke and they'll feast. They'll toast, grill, bake, feast. They'll feast on Who sourdough and Who Beyond Meat, trademark. Raw plants are a feast I can't stand in the least. And then they'll do something I hate most of all. Every Who down in Whoville, from Libs to Ron Paul. They'll stand close together with Android phones ringing. They'll stand hand in hand, and those Whos will start singing. And they'll sing flat, and they'll sing sharp, and they'll sing. And the more COVID thought of this Who Christmas thing, the more Rona thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for almost a year I've put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. Old SARS got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, Rona laughed from his proteins. I'll make a red MAGA Trump hat and a Q meme. And he chuckled and clucked. I'll go viral for sure. With this meme and this hat, Fox will veto my cure. All I need is some hot air. Here Rona looked round, but since Congress was out, there was none to be found. Did that stop the COVID? Just kidding, he said. If I can't go with Congress, I'll get locals misled. So he took Rudy's speeches and he took some Q quotes, and he rallied a crowd waving signs, count the votes! Then he loaded some Virions, launched into flight, on a sneeze and a sniffle and a song just for spite. As the crowd chanted freedom, the virus sped down, with the Live Free or Die crew returning to town. All their box stores were bright, no one thought he was there. Many Whos were out shopping for deals without care. When he came to the first giant mall on the square. "This is stop number 1, the old SARS czar exclaimed, as he blew through the door, spike and lipid membrane. Then he slid through a face mask, a 1-layer blue, but if swine flu could do it, so could SARS-CoV-2. He got stuck only once, for a minute or half. Then he felt a small breeze from above, and he laughed, for the little who-knows was exposed to the sky. These noses, he purred, are the first things to fly. Then he blithered and bred with a smile most unpleasant around each who head till he was omnipresent. Stealing gift swaps, wine tastings, live creches and balls, choir parties, mall Santas, love feasts, and bar crawls. And he cancelled each one. Rona then, with great slyness, stuffed his contagions, each one, up the sinus. And then he slunk to the taste buds. He took the Who's feasts. They could not taste the sourdough, nor yet the Beyond Meat, trademark. He cleaned out their senses as quick as a dart. Why, that COVID took everything, down to the farts. As he foiled all the scents with a virusy glee, "Now," chuckled Rona, "let them try their phase 3. As he shut down the stores, as the chimes fell to silence, he heard a small sound, like a girl doing science. He turned around fast, and he saw a Pharma Who Ling, little blue Pfizer who was only in testing. She stared at old Rona and said, "Uncle Trump, why? Why are you taking our year away? Why?" But you know, that old COVID was so smart, so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. "Why, my sweet little tot," the fake news lover spat, "there's a glitch in this year, it won't go past St. Pat's. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring a new year." And his fib fueled the child, but she locked up her smirk, and he got her a drink, and he left her to work. And with Pfizer Who locked away safe in her lab, he spread through the town with the stealth of a crab. Then he took to the air once again the old doom, and the last thing he took was the brunch for a groom. On their planners left nothing but Netflix and Zoom. And the one speck of taste that he left in the burbs was a floral arrangement of ribbon and herbs. Then he spread through the other Who cities like 4G, leaving towns having seen epidemial orgies. It was 1:15, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's slept while he reached community spread. Reproduced through their families, their friends and their exes, their MILF and their Karens, their boomers, Gen Xers. With thousands of cases riding wave after glory, he surfed super spreaders, systems respiratory. "Pooh-pooh to the Who's," he was wheezily thrumming. "They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. They'll try isolating a weekend or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all tweet, 'Boo-hoo!'" "That's a story," said COVID, "I simply must read." He paused. Rona then took a glance at his feed. And he did see a topic rise over the blend. It started out low, then it started to trend. But these snaps weren't all bitter. There was joy across Twitter. Every Who down in Whoville, from Libs to Ron Paul, was festive, without any parties at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the virus, his spikes spitefully tight, hovered puzzling and puzzling. How could this be right? It came without hugging. It came without malls. It came without in-person dinners and balls. He puzzled and puzzed till his puzzler was sore. Then COVID thought something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't just come indoors. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say, that the virus became less divisive that day. And then the true meaning of Christmas came through, and the FDA cleared not one vaccine, but 2. And now that Big Pharma was shipping first doses, the Whos even started to cover their noses. With a smile to her soul, Pfizer Who joined her friends, hopefully humming their way toward an end. They rode into Whoville. They brought in the syringes. They brought back the promise of festivals, fringes. They promised fresh fires and lunches and floozes, promised their choirs, their brunches and cruises. They brought it all back, all the dreams for 2-1, and COVID himself saw that Christmas had won.